Winds beginning to switch out of the northwest, and it kind of sagged over Cuyahoga County and eastern Lorain County over the past 6 hours or so. But wow, impressive snow out of that. And yes, it did lower some visibility because of the heavier, intense snow. But now we're just tracking some flurries and some stronger northwest winds. So temperatures right now are ranging between the mid to upper teens, but it feels like the single digits. So yes, the snow is on the ground and it's going to create more of that refrigerator effect down at the surface. So temperatures could get even colder, especially when you're talking about 9 to 12 inches of snow on the ground. But meanwhile, things are less impactful. We have a winter weather advisory. We have been downgraded from a winter storm warning earlier today. Now we anticipate just an additional maybe a half an inch to an inch of snow for our secondary snow belt areas down to the south. And we're still going with a storm warning. We anticipate maybe a couple of inches to 4 inches of snow throughout the next 24 hours right into tomorrow evening. Now, temperatures, meanwhile, they're going to be taking a nosedive into the lower teens, maybe single digits. Meanwhile, wind chills because of the northwest breeze that could gust as high as 20 to 25 miles an hour. It's going to feel closer to zero, maybe even cooler than that. We're also tracking additional snow chances. More lake effect, but here's the overall setup. Today, it was more of a larger scale event because of the departing area low pressure. And right now we're tracking a northwest wind flow. Meanwhile, off to the west, we're tracking an Arctic high. And these two things are going to interact together. And that's going to give us a bit of a breezy day for your Saturday, but the winds are going to be prevailing winds overall. They're going to be switching out of the northwest and more of a westerly flow, and that's going to be our biggest threat of picking up more lake effect throughout the day for the morning, right into the early afternoon. Then for Sunday, it's much quieter and maybe even sunnier as high pressure works in from the south. Lake effect is going to be shutting off from west to east, and peaks of sunny skies could be a part of the forecast for your Sunday as well. Let's time things out with your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. This is 3 o'clock in the morning for Saturday. Waking up in the single digits, maybe even sub-zero wind chills, but here's more lake effect, more singular bands that could be developing because of that northwest wind flow and the fetch of the lake that could produce more intense snow bands throughout the morning, right into the early afternoon around midday, becoming more scattered, approaching the afternoon for tomorrow. Then, as I was mentioning earlier, high pressure rolling in from the south. That's going to help clear out our skies for daybreak Sunday. And also, that's going to shut off the lake effect, and temperatures, they're still cold. Here's your 10-day Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. This is what you like to see, folks. A lot of sunny skies for your Sunday. Temperatures still in the mid-20s, mid-30s for your Monday. Then we got to closely watch Tuesday with rising temperatures, yes, but it's going to start closer to the freezing mark as we get closer to your Tuesday morning. So our next best chance of moisture could start off as a little bit of rain-snow mix, but don't freight, just liquid precipitation, as we're going to be tracking a couple rounds of rain through midweek, but we're talking about mid to upper 40s.
Yeah, quite a change from today, to say the least.
Yes, tropical weather's on the way.
That's right. Let's go swimming.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Anthony.
Sure.